Yeah, unfortunately, if that EBR didn't push our base, I would have been able to take the hill. I'm confident of that. And if I had been able to take the hill, then we wouldn't have lost control of both sides of the map. Yeah, it was. I should have just gone straight to Artie. That was hindsight. That's the biggest mistake. Is I should have just gone straight for Artie and played the guard dog. Instead, I was trying to spot him because I thought he was looking for a way in, when in fact he was already in. All right, focusing on this map, Prov, can't talk right now. Prokhorovka. Okay, there we go. I promise, guys, English is my... Actually, no, English really isn't my primary language. It was. Okay, this guy's going to be a complete ass. Okay, so unfortunately, we got slowed down a little bit. I speak Japanese, too. I guess a lot of you probably didn't know that. I was born in Tokyo, so I guess technically Japanese is my primary language, even though my Japanese is certainly not as good as my English, because I've lived here most of my life. So this Sunlock is going to take our bush. I was going to say, typically you want to swing a little bit wider. LTTB will not spot us until he gets a little bit closer. I'm hoping that he won't swerve towards us more. And this Sunlock is sitting in a good position, but I actually... Oh, crap. So I was right. That guy did spot me. We're just going to drive down here. So the Sunlock is in a good position, and unfortunately, there's really not a whole lot we can do about that. We'll just wait till we get unspotted. Looks like Mr. Sunlock got himself lit as well. Certainly that LTTB is doing. So when you can't take that bush, this bush is actually pretty decent to take. As long as that LTTB is there, we're not going to be able to really do a whole lot. If anything is, and I need to put like, I need to follow my own rule of thumb. When I was 3 marking this thing, I was running food, and so I had max view range. But now that I'm not, my view range is no longer max. Yeah, I actually haven't been back to visit in over 10 years. My grandparents live there. My grandfather passed away a few years back, but I have quite a few cousins, aunt and uncles over there, and it's always nice to be able to see them. Thankfully, we live in an age of technology where we can still communicate via Facebook, phone, that kind of thing, so that is nice. All right, eventually, guys, this position is okay. Like, we were able to get ourselves 1,200 assist, but getting the high ground up there is going to be super important. As long as that LTTB... Oh, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can spot these guys. Oh, this guy's going to spot me for sure. So what we want to do is get ourselves over the crest, because if we get... Oh, that was bad. Okay, so they have a pretty heavy push. See, if I was up there, I wouldn't have taken all this damage, because I wouldn't have been lit. Alright, so... Yeah, a couple things that went poorly in this game so far. One, they're pushing really heavily, which is what we want, you know. Hey, Retro, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Alright, and then we weren't expecting this guy to push, the LTTB to also be in the middle. It's kind of unfortunate. So what we're going to do is we're going to still try to be useful as a light tank, just because we do have some tanks here, and we don't want to be hiding in the back lines the whole time. But I'm going to just take this bush right here in the corner, and I'm going to see if I can just actually shoot things. Actually, I can't pen either of those. So what's a bad thing that can happen in this map, guys? They take our one line, and then they take our one line, everything dies, and then we lose, right? Because we don't have the vision anymore, because you can't push across the field. So what I kind of like to do is hide in the corner here, and sometimes a light tank will come sniffing for artillery, but usually they won't check this corner until everything else is dead, and they're like, huh, what happened? So what I like to do is sit here, and this is going to allow me to spot these guys for our tanks supporting the tracks. And as you can see, I am getting assistance for this. These guys are like, what the heck is spotting me? This guy has no clue that he's spotted right now, and he has Sixth Sense, I'm almost certain of it. And so what's going to happen is this guy is going to... Okay, never mind. He went unlit. I was going to say, if I can keep him permalit, he's going to gain some confidence. Alright, I really thought that was my spotting, but I guess that guy was further out. LTTB is lit. Yeah, these guys, we want these guys dead. This guy is like, what in the world is spotting me? I don't even know. He's definitely looking around, like he's not sure. But see what I mean, guys? Like, I could die. I could get flushed out of here. But no one as of now is suspecting that I'm hiding here. And these guys would be invisible otherwise, and their light tanks would be just wrecking our team. But as long as I'm, like, spotting these guys from behind, like, they have no chance. Really, they're going to die. If we had Artie still, that would be nice. I guess we do have one Artie. So I'm just requesting fire. I'm keeping these guys lit. I think I'm not spotting this guy anymore. But eventually I could kill this guy if I wanted to. And it might come down to that. But we went from a very, very bad losing situation to, hey, we might be able to pull this off. So what I might do first is that guy I'm not going to worry about. Because I don't think he can spot me. I'm going to actually double bush. And I'm going to kill this AT just because. Don't think. I don't know if I can pull off a double bush here. So that LTTB is going to spot me if I shoot. So I'm just going to keep requesting fire. And we just lost the 0 line. So it's not looking great. We do have 30... Oh, this guy's looking right at me. I'm going to wait till he gets close enough to make sure that... Okay, so thankfully, something that shot him. So he was blind firing me. He knows something is up, right? I should kill this guy next, but I want to kill this guy first. So we might expose ourselves here in a second, but we got to be really careful. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, this play can be quite nice. Okay, now we can confidently back up, and we can just let this guy know, hey, by the way, I was the one that was spotting you. I thought I could double bush there, but I couldn't. Alright, so LTTB is going to shoot me. It's okay. Hopefully I don't take another shot from him. I don't think I am lit anymore. So that was a bluff. I'm going to go back. Just because if we don't have vision on this side of the map, we're screwed. So now they're thinking, okay, that was just a bluff. I'm going to load AP again. They don't suspect me to be back, and now they should confidently push the 1 line, and we still have an SU and a Comet that can work these guys. Again, I don't think we're going to win this anymore. Chances are pretty slim, right? This LTTB, the second he gets lit, he might suspect that I'm back here. Okay, so this is what we want, right, guys? Like, the second... Okay, frick. SU got killed. Really, really unfortunate. I'm going to let this guy overcommit. I'm going to double bush. Hopefully the LTTB won't spot me here. Probably going to die now. Take you down with me. What? Really? Really? Bounce the butt of that guy. Okay. Alright, well, decent result. So, hindsight, what could we have done differently? I honestly don't know. If we were able to take that high bush early, that would have really helped us get spots. But our Type 64 kind of rammed me and slowed down my momentum, as well as being countered by that LTTB. I should have probably swung a little bit wider. So that was my bad. If we were in that bush the setter was in, but we were taking it a little bit more carefully, we could have spotted all those heavy tanks as they pushed way sooner, and we could have potentially won that game. So that was my bad. I made a little bit of a bad play there, but we were able to spot quite a few tanks. We got 4,000 assist and 800 damage. So, you know, really not bad. We got second class. We definitely got a lot of experience, almost double most of our vehicles. So